Alright, so in this episode we're gonna do the bonus mission one, the one that comes after Night of the Wolves. Let's go ahead and start this. I think the mission is bugged here and it doesn't show any introduction commentary by the developers, but suffice to say it's the same as Training Mission 1, Training Camp 1 I think it's called. The setup is a bit different though. You're gonna see they have placed the enemy soldiers as well as our own commandos at different places. Like, for example, in the previous time, we used to start on this area, both of us, like both the thief and the sapper used to start on this area. And this guy over here, he used to be over there, and he was very much out of the equation, so it didn't matter. He was an easy guy to take care of. Now, they've complicated things a lot, so that it makes for a tougher mission. Also, this patrol has moved out of the bunker, so they do have a field of vision that's a bit better. In any case, let me show you how this is done. Obviously, let's save first, just in case. I do have a habit of messing things up. Alright, we'll first take care of this guy as soon as he walks away. And that is gonna be probably the easiest kill of the entire level. See if he has anything useful. Cigarettes, yes, obviously, that's gonna come in handy. Like, really in handy, probably. Might as well use it right away to get this guy.
Phew.
Hopefully nobody else can see me here. Alright, it looks like we are safe. Excellent.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
useful? Nope. He's not carrying anything of use to us.
Okay.
Alright, now the difficult part comes. Let's read through the objectives so that you know what you're dealing with. Neutralize the soldiers at the border post. I'm guessing that means this guy. Then we have get the mine detector, which is in this box here, I think outside the bunker. Problem being, as you can already see, that our sapper, he cannot go there, right? So this is all the way barbed wired, and we do not have bolt cutters, right? So we're gonna have to use the thief to get across and do that. Deactivate all the mines. There's gonna be some mines along this path here. So there's another objective. Escape using the enemy vehicle. So just after we've done everything correctly, I guess, in this mission, we're gonna have to enter this vehicle and get the heck out of here. Secondary objectives. Neutralize the enemy patrol. It's very much talking about these guys here. We're gonna find some grenades. I think that shouldn't be too tough of a mission to accomplish. And then find some grenades. Yes, grenades we're gonna find inside this box here as the game shows us. Alright, so let's go ahead. The toughest part comes first. We're gonna have to use the thief to climb this pole, get all the way here and be undetected by this guy and this guy at the same time. And why is this difficult? This guy constantly looks at this pole and this guy almost constantly looks at that pole. So we have a very narrow window of accomplishing this. This guy sometimes takes a smoke break. That is my chance to climb the pole. But I also have to be aware that this guy is not looking towards me when this guy takes a break. So I'm gonna stay. Oh, hold on. No, that was a that was a bad choice. Let's wait it here. Now he takes a break, but this guy is watching, so I cannot go now. I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to look away. Come on. Oh man, he sure takes his time. It's not fair. Come on. Look away, damn it. Oh wow, am I gonna make it? This is gonna be very close. Oh wow, barely. You have to get your feet off the ground, otherwise this guy will see you. Alright, now the tricky part is, I have a stamina bar here. So I'm gonna have to go down this pole, but also wait for this guy to not be looking. So hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start dancing here up and down so that I'm fairly close to the end. So when this guy looks away, I will be very closer to the ground. That's a neat little tip for you guys out there. You do not have to wait all the way up the pole. You can just dance around near the end of it, going up and down all the way. All right, now let's use the thieves' keys to unlock this box.
Going there.
Both boxes are locked as designated by the X, as you can see on the boxes. If a box doesn't have an X, that means you can just take whatever's inside. You do not need the thief for it, but if it has have an X, then only the thief can get to it. Since we're here, let's also get the other box right away. No reason to do 2 trips, and this is the tricky part, so hold on, can I stand up? I think I can. Alright. Wow. Kinda looks weird just going right on the side there of that soldier. I guess his peripheral vision is not that good nowadays. It's probably the German helmets obscuring his vision. Alright, so we get the grenade. I don't know if we need this. Probably not. Just one grenade is all I'm gonna need to take care of the enemies in this place. Oh no, hold on. Wow, standing. Oh jeez. I guess his peripheral vision worked that time. Hold on.
Going.
Oh man, he does take a lot of time making that turn. Oh, that guy almost saw me. Interesting. Where does he see? Okay, interesting. Didn't know that. All right, now we're gonna have to do the opposite thing. We're gonna have to climb back, and this is even more difficult than coming, because, well, you're gonna see.
Already there.
All right, so this guy looks here. This guy taking his smoke break is the most important thing. I'm gonna have to wait a bit. I'm not gonna go right away. I'm gonna wait until this guy looks one more time towards me, maybe. Should I risk it? Now let's go, actually. Let's see. Come on. Now this guy is gonna look towards me, but I'm already up, so I don't care. Another tough part comes. This guy has to stop for a smoking break, which is a very narrow window, and this guy has to be looking away, which he is not right now. So I'm gonna have to do quite a lot of dancing around, because remember, see my energy bar, that's the thing that I'm worried about. I do not want this to run out. So I'm gonna try to be close as he stops his break and wait for the other guy to not be looking at the same time. Kind of difficult. That's the most difficult part of this bonus mission, to be honest with you. Alright, now he's taking his smoking break, but the other guy is still looking, so I'm kind of dancing and waiting a bit. Alright, now he stopped looking. Let's go. Excellent. Alright, and that was the most difficult part of the mission. Now it is more about being careful with the mines and whatnot. Let's give the Sapper everything he needs. These things can only be operated by the Sapper anyway, you know, so it doesn't really... We do not really need to keep them. I don't know why he has a knife. The Sapper certainly cannot use a knife, can he? Yeah, I don't know why he has a knife. I don't know, it's maybe just the developers trolling us. Alright, anyways, now I'm gonna have to cut the wires here and take care of this guy, but all the while watching this guy. Watching that this guy doesn't see us. So let's crouch.
Okay. That's it.
And remember, there are mines hidden here, right? So we have to be a bit careful.
It's done.
Oh no, I do not think there are mines here. Right next to this soldier. So I'm gonna take care of him and then detect the mines, maybe. Hold on, though. No, actually, I have a better idea. Because this guy constantly looks at him, so maybe...
Okay.
What if we use the cigarettes? Do we have a cigarette pack? Yes, we do. Now, let's try something a bit more risky.
I was trained for this.
Alright, now we need to probably hide a bit here, though. Otherwise, we might end up in the light green area. Excellent. Alright, now with that guy out of the way, basically everybody is blind. That was like the only guy overlooking the other ones. So now we can go ahead and kill everybody because nobody is having each other's backs. Poor Germans. I don't think... Do I need to kill him? I probably need to kill him at some point. I will do that afterwards. If the objective does the objective trigger, let's see. Yeah, neutralize all the soldiers at the border post. So as long as he's alive, maybe we do not get the completion check mark. All right, now let's go for this guy. I don't think anybody can see us. This is not going to be too risky. All right, we just have to worry about his own vision.
Let's go.
Let's get as close to him as we can. Like here. And then just punch him straight in the face. Just what you need to do with Nazis. Alright, so anything useful on him? He does have a gun. I don't know if I'm gonna need that, but okay.
Okay.
Alright, now let's blow these guys up. Hold on. Let's make sure nobody sees me though.
Okay.
Sometimes they do have funky vision, so best always make sure they are not looking, even though you might think they're not looking. Also check.
I was trained for this.
And boom. Okay. That is the Germans done. Actually, do we need to kill these guys? Do I have a gun? I do have a gun, so... Alright, 3 shots is what it takes.
Done.
Wait, we have another guy here, though, right? Let's kill these guys as well. Just to get the check mark, let's see. Oh, actually, we have the check mark. Neutralize the soldiers at the border post. Oh, maybe it meant the patrol. Interesting. Okay, so we do not need any more bloodshed, I guess. Let's just do the final part, which is deactivate all the mines and escape in the enemy vehicle. The mines are going to be along this road. Let's save just to be on the safe side. And get out the mine detector. I'm going to stop detecting some mines, obviously.
It's done.
I'm not going to pick them up. We do not have any use for them anyway. Usually I do, but whenever I'm certain
It's done.
it is not worth it. Alright, let's take it stepwise. Always when detecting mines, take step by step, baby steps. Otherwise you might accidentally step on the mine even while detecting it, right? You will need some cat-like reflexes in order to avoid that accident from happening, so it's best to just take it step by step, patiently. There's got to be 1 or 2 more mines at the most.
No problem. It's done.
Let's see if we got the check mark. Yes, deactivate all the mines. And now escape using the enemy vehicle is the final objective. The easiest one. Let's put everybody in the vehicle.
Yes.
And drive away to safety.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, my driving skills leave something to be desired. Let's go. And mission completed.